This next organization we welcome to the show has helped 50,000 children and adults last year with their many programs.
As we all know, reading is vital, and Literacy Connects makes it their mission to teach and coach as many adults and children as they can. We welcome Betty Stauffer, Executive Director of Literacy Connects. It's great to see you, Betty.
Thank you for having me this morning.
So what type of literacy programs do you guys offer, and what do you do?
Well, we offer programs for people of all ages. We really come from the perspective that the only way we're ever going to solve this problem is if we attack it as a whole. And there is no one magic age group by which if you could just solve that, it would fix the whole thing. So we, through pediatricians and well baby checkups, they talk to parents about the importance of reading to children right, early, like immediately from the womb practically, and they give away free books. We have our Reading Seed program, and that's the program really right now that we need more volunteers to assist us with. We train them to go into the classroom and work with kids that the teachers have selected as having fallen behind. And the goal really is to just get kids to love books and love to read. So bringing them books that they're interested in. We gave away over 80,000 books last year in Tucson.
That's wonderful.
Then we have another school-age program, which is a little different. It's a creative arts program. It's called Stories That Soar, and it gets kids excited about writing and finding their own creative voice. So it's that part of, the 3 R's are important, but boy, creativity and problem solving are also important. And then our adult programs, we do both basic literacy, so folks for whom English is probably their first language or they speak it proficiently, but they struggle with reading, writing, and now we also do math. The new GED test is far more difficult, so a lot of folks coming to us for help getting ready to go into a GED class. And then English language acquisition for immigrants and refugees for whom English isn't their first language, but they're trying so hard to fit into their new culture.
So what are you in most need of? How can the community step up and help?
Well, we always need more volunteers. If you have the time to be able to give an hour or two a week to children, that's fabulous. It's in schools. We do target Title I schools, and this year particularly we have a need for some of our south and southeastern schools. For adults, we're also always in need of volunteers to do tutoring, either one-on-one or in small groups. Those trainings are separate, and we have fabulous training for volunteers, so we give you lots of tools. You don't just go out there and try to figure it out for yourself. And then, of course, we always need financial donations. If you don't have the time to support us or work with a particular student, the other way you can help is through financial donations. We are almost entirely privately funded.
And if I may ask, if I wanted to be a volunteer, how long does that training normally take?
For the children's program, for Reading Seed, it's only a 4-hour training. For the adults, it's a 12-hour training.
Oh, that's great.
And do you also take books, I'm assuming, as well?
We certainly do,
Okay.
yeah. Gently used children's books in particular. We have crews of volunteers that come in and clean those books, erase any marks or whatever, and get them really in tip-top shape so that we can get them handed out. And that's where many of those 80,000 books came from last year.
Excellent.
Terrific.
Well, Betty, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And thank you for everything that you do. Obviously, literacy is very, very, very important.
It's kind of the bedrock of success.
It really is, truly. I couldn't have said it better myself.
To learn more about how you can help or use their resources, just call Literacy Connects at 882-8006 or go online to literacyconnects.org. Again, that's 882-8006.